Welcome back once again to the 2026 Blue Ridge Championships. This PDGA Q Series event being brought to you by Discraft and Grit Discs. Back at it here, Run Productions bringing you lead card coverage. It's been a fun one. We've seen some super hot shooting. Mauri Villmann clean down 7 under par for the round heading into this back 9.
Yeah, 7 through 9 is a great score. I don't think anyone would take a frown at that. And taking a look at the leaderboard here, we see that he has moved his way up to the top. Andrew Marweed's moved up with him, Gannonburr as well. Elijah Bickel's moved down just a bit. I did confirm that the back is more difficult score-wise than the front.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday play out. Hole 10 starting things off here. Par 3, 362 feet. Left to right moving shot, be it backhand, be it forehand, and then getting into this cutout section here, into this woodline sloping uphill. If you can get your disc to kind of land on about the 2/3 or so slope and then have it kind of carry up. There are some roots here that can kind of get you some funky rolls though as you get up towards the screen. You saw the front 9, you saw a lot of forehands from Mauri, starting off the back 9 in similar fashion. Little weird check skip to the left.
Yeah, but he's still inside the, well, he may be just outside the circle, but with a clean look at the basket. Apparently going forehand as well. I mean, this is really just a forehand hole. You can go backhand, but the forehand check-in is a little...
Ooh.
Wow. You were talking about the roots. That right there was just perfect. It just stopped.
Just stopped it, yeah. Yeah, the backhand, I think, requires more technicality on this one.
And it can get a little squirrely, too. I feel like it can, if you're not... Like, if these shots come in on the back side of the hill, then it's a different story, but they're hitting the front side, which kind of helps them check up and give them that look at birdie.
Very nice. Yeah, I think if you have the forehand here, you're throwing the forehand.
Yeah. Elijah's up first.
Oh. Sit, and it does. Okay.
There's a little bowl right there. I don't know where it's from, but that's where his disc landed.
Mauri, a little awkward footing, leaning forward while maintaining balance, and gets the birdie. This man is on a heater. 8 down through 10.
I like it.
Living up to the hype. I mean, he's 1041 rated, I believe, or 1040 rated.
Yeah.
Like, you don't just get that. I understand he plays a lot in Europe, but there is so much competition now in the European disc golf scene. So he is playing against top-level competition week in and week out.
Not just the competition, but top-level courses that allow you to get a rating that high. You can't play on your local park course and get 1040.
So 3 birdies. Elijah going to take the lone par on that one.
All right, here we are at the other camel or humpback, as we called it. You want to get out this gap here. You just really have to decide how you're going to land on this humpback, where you're going to land, and see what the dice give you, because you may stay put, you may roll away. You definitely have to make a decision on if you want that bird or more, because we have seen
the more
very easily.
A lot of the more so far.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm keeping track. We have 1 backhand so far from Mauri.
On the forehand hole.
Yeah. Oh, goodbye.
Yeah.
Lots of power. That's going to be likely a layup. Hopefully he has a lane to lay up.
I think that may be helpful that he doesn't really have a choice. All right, Innova. I kind of like watching these discs fly.
And the spin on the ground, that's pretty cool. Going to have himself a birdie look if he wants it, which I'm sure he will. Get off that tree.
What tree? There's no tree in the way.
Optical illusion. Skirting down to the right.
still have a decision to make. I think I know which one he's going to go with. Back in here, it's drifting to the right. It almost got through all the trees. It hit a late tree, which is fortunate not to hit one of the earlier ones.
I think that little tickle then helped him too. Brought him back towards the pin. Anheuser wraparound bid.
It worked. He hit the bush, but he still made the result. Ooh.
This is a tough one.
Yeah. And that's what you... and those are the two things that you're concerned about.
Smartly lays up the next one. Okay.
Because oddly enough, the other side of the hill is even steeper and further down.
Yeah. Bradley with the birdie look. Let's see if he can connect here. Yes. Very well done there for Bradley. Collect that one and get out of there.
Mauri with his par. Blemish free so far. Man, Harper, that putt scares me a little bit sometimes.
That one is clean in for the birdie. And unfortunately, after the roll away, Elijah going to have to settle for the bogey, bringing him down to 3 under for the day.
The secret of Old Fort is that you can live here for a weekend, a week, or a year and never touch your car. You can ride from downtown Old Fort into the forest, and that is really unique.
The Blue Ridge Mountains are home to 8 different national forests, and today we find ourselves in the Pisgah National Forest in Old Fort, North Carolina, the gateway of what might be the most potent of them all. Old Fort represents the entryway to Pisgah's Grandfather District, which is home to the highest peaks on the East Coast and is situated along the Blue Ridge Escarpment, a steep slope that drops over 4,000 vertical feet from the high points of the Blue Ridge Mountains to the foothills below.
I believe visitors would want to come to Old Fort because it is such an amazing national recreation area. It's really just a great place as a jumping off point or base camp for getting out into the mountains.
To describe mountain biking in Old Fort, I would say there's something here for everybody. You know, if you want the longest downhill on the East Coast, we got that, and it'll test you. But if you just want to come here with your 9-year-old, they're going to have a great time here too.
So this latest reimagining of what Old Fort can be is, as a trail town, taking advantage of the outdoor recreation economy. Everything is here, from Catawba Falls to mountain bike trails and really good fishing. You know, we're surrounded on 3 sides by national forest, which is pretty amazing.
Even off the bike, there's just tons of stuff to do. Breweries, ice cream shops, coffee shops. It's just a really cool, small, rural Appalachian community.
A huge thank you to the tourism board for jumping on board and helping to support this event and this coverage. On to one of the signature holes out here still, hole 12. It's a par 5 downhill, 981 feet, OB flanking left and right, and it tightens as you get closer to the actual pin. Eagle is definitely in play, but we can also see some bigger numbers if you are not careful and do find OB left or right. Have another check-in here with Gannon Burr on the chase card. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Way down there, right in the middle. Andrew Marweed also going backhand up that right side.
Not getting quite the same distance, but he's nice and safe.
Going sidearm here, playing this for the birdie. Right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. So again, an eagle this yesterday.
Oh, he's even closer. Oh my gosh.
He got a little bit of help from those trees.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Are we going sidearm again? Oh my gosh. Way to dissect this hole.
So that's an example of how to get the eagle.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a stress-free birdie for Mauri.
So Gannon's, what, 4 down on this hole? Through two?
Do 2 rounds, yeah.
Bradley Williams, who also eagled this hole yesterday. Going boom sauce on that right side destroyer.
What? Why hit Conrad?
Yeah, that's Taylor.
Thanks, Tay.
Everybody thinks she's such a sweetheart, but look.
Trying to get people murdered. Harper put a move on his, too.
Yeah, this is crunched. Coming towards you again. Great placement on those 2 drives as well. Backhand.
Oh, backhand.
Second one of the round.
Man, this is a backhand hole, so you know.
He could punch a forehand up this left side and get way down there. He's been booming that thing all day. Going realm here for Elijah up this right side.
Stood up quite nicely.
Mm-hmm. Staying clean the whole way and way down there.
Yeah.
Double backhand.
That right there is just an upshot for placement. Again, like a textbook almost.
Yeah. I bet you he goes forehand approach.
Well, I mean, it's a forehand approach, so I mean.
Still.
Whoa. This thing is going.
Whoa. This lands near where Gannon landed, but he
gone.
Gets the reverse spin back in OB.
Yeah.
He's had a couple of, like, just odd and rough breaks, yeah.
Bradley's he going for us? You thinking about it? I don't think that's the disc to go for it. But what do I know?
You'd be wrong.
You don't know what that disc is. I can't believe you don't know what that disc is.
He's got, I know he throws a Valkyrie with that type of die, but he also throws a Thunderbird, I believe, with that type of die.
No.
There you go. There's a reaction.
No one would do that. Have 2 vastly different flight discs.
Yeah.
The exact same.
Oh, little tree direct.
Yeah, I think that helped.
Yeah, it did. Forehand approach. Into the hillside. That'll leave him a birdie look. Wonder if he's checking scores. I don't think he was. Sit down.
Yep.
Because right now we saw Gannon get the eagle. You saw Mauri get the birdie. So he's having to contend with not just everybody on this card, but those 2 in particular on the chase. But nevertheless, he's undeterred. Gets to 9 down. 20 down overall.
He may play like I play, right? I don't care about the scores. I want to beat the course. It's me and the course. Unless I'm playing against you, then.
Yeah. Even with the OB.
Wow. Well, yeah. Now that I sit here and count the strokes, yeah, that's nice. I was talking about Brad having the same disc with different flight. I had a Thunderbird and a Mamba. They weren't that different, but 2 different discs. The exact same plastic, exact same color, everything. And occasionally I would throw the wrong one.
The wrong one.
Yeah.
Bradley threw the right one to get the eagle for the 2nd consecutive day on this hole.
And the worst part is I wouldn't realize it was the wrong one until it was like 6 inches out of my hand, and I see the
immediate reaction.
No, I see the flight plate with the name on it.
Oh.
All right. This is a slightly modified old hole, so it is a new hole. Hole 13 is a par 4 coming in at 505 feet. You want to get through this gauntlet of trees here. Anywhere out into this greenery or close to it will be great, because then you have a nice and easy upshot to this top-tiered green. A little hazard with the rocks around it, but really not much of OB to talk about other than the cart path that is on the right.
And it's the beyond cart path.
Beyond the cart path.
Yeah. So the cart path is safe itself.
Okay. Yeah, I think we learned that yesterday.
Beauty there.
That's where you want to be, and that's all you need.
Harper going with the forehand, pushing this left side with something stable, and gets clipped up a little early. He's got enough power to still be able to get up to the green from there.
Yeah, he it looks like he pushed that a little straight too long.
Yeah.
You want to do something more like this right here.
Like the Mauri forehand?
Yeah.
If I'm doing my math right, we've seen 3 backhands
3?
from Mauri. He threw 1 on the uphill.
Yeah. 8, hole 8.
Yeah.
That's not 8.
Whatever. 7.
7.
And then he went backhand on hole 12. That's clips the tree and gets the unfortunate roll OB. So Elijah having a little bit of a struggle here. Gonna have to really pull it together to save bogey. This looks great.
Wow.
It is
that
great.
He doesn't get scramble points for that, though, because that right there was a fine position.
That's what that bird was chirping at you. Bradley gonna stay on the green there. It looked like he kind of didn't rotate at the end of his shot. I wonder if his foot got caught.
It's a forehand approach, so I mean, I didn't realize that this was
Ooh,
right there.
throwing the range up there.
He's trying to put that in from right
Looked
there.
like it, yeah.
Bradley for his birdie.
Looking to get to 8 down on the day.
Does it? Mauri looking for his birdie as well. Yep.
Have yourself a day. 10 down.
He's making this look a little too easy.
Yeah.
My wife can't see that. She needs to know how. She needs to see them struggle like I struggle.
Take him over to Parc des Familles or whatever.
Yeah.
Great birdie there for Harper after hitting a little early. Wait, is he birdieing out the back 9? Is that what I just saw? Hole 14 up. Take a look at that. Hole 14, par 3, downhill. This is 502 feet?
Allegedly.
Wow. I never took a look at the
Doesn't feel like it.
Yeah. It is playing as the 3rd most difficult hole. These late trees you want to navigate around, and these kind of high branches, really, more than anything, can trip up your disc coming in, and then you've got this very tight out-of-bounds area just left and behind the basket there. Just want to throw something stable-ish, or even something a little glidey that just moves left. I believe there's a Mando on this, because there's a red arrow on one of these like late right trees.
Oh, yeah, I think it's to protect the other hole.
Yeah. That one a little too far on the drift to the right for Bradley. Gets knocked down early. I like this angle out of the hand here for Harper.
Yeah.
And that's more that glidey push left versus the dump left. That's going to leave him a look for birdie.
Backhand.
Backhand, number 4.
A little low there.
Skip over it. Oh, it does skip over the logs. And in prime position for a birdie look.
I think that's the ideal play right there, just to skip over the logs.
Flips up, pushing. Is it pushing too far? There you go. Oh, no. Oh, nice camera work.
Thank you.
But unfortunately, going to find the OB.
Yeah.
There's that Nova. It makes me want to try the Nova again.
Don't do it.
I know I'm not gonna. I might though.
I don't have a Nova. Normally at least have a disc that. Have I not tried the Nova? I mean, I throw the Atlas.
Yeah. Harper for birdie.
Oh.
He's a little confused.
For a second, I was about to say that it stay safe, but I realized which angle he was throwing from, so it wasn't a real problem.
Yeah, he does stay safe, though. Wasn't putting towards the OB. Mauri, good putt.
Thank you.
He's got just an impressive game. Harper to clean up the par.
Oh.
Yeah, the spectators didn't realize it clean cut through on the left.
Yeah.
Par there for Bradley. Elijah going to take his meter in from the OB. Gets to take it closer to the pin. And Harper, who, yeah, he had birdied everything on the back nine. I was right up until that.
All right. New hole, 15, par 3, 265 feet. Don't know why the drone is going this way. The intended fairway, because no one's going to play it. Maybe someone to play it. A lot of people are going with the forehand route to crash in, a little bit more area to crash into the green. If you're taking the traditional right that the drone just flew, you're doing more of a force flex on a stable disc to kind of hit the green and stay in balance, but there is OB immediately behind the basket that you're just trying to avoid.
Yeah, we saw a lot of this yesterday, kind of just cutting off the front right side and then punching this gap to here.
Oh, he hit the tree. It's going to leave him over by the drop zone.
But he is safe.
He is safe. Oh, come on. I just said with a stable disc, he's going to throw the...
He's going to throw the Nova. Laser straight the whole way, and that leaves him a putt.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Something overstable. There you go. I know what I'm talking about, folks, sometimes.
Oh, I like this.
Ooh, does it stay? It does.
Very well done there for Elijah.
That wasn't no devil hawk, though, I can tell you that one.
No. Harper going forehand. Oh, goes for the other gap.
Oh. Oh.
Good result. Yes,
Yeah.
good result. Stays in bounds.
I didn't realize that he took a completely different gap than what everyone else was taking.
Yeah. Mauri, a little half go.
Yeah.
Maybe 3/4 go.
I was kind of nervy with the OB being as close as it is to the left.
Bradley for the birdie. About circle's edge.
Ooh.
Little right side.
Yeah. Harper with a forward-leaning stance still makes his birdie.
Still, even with the bogey, a very strong back nine here for Harper.
Yeah.
After the bad breaks he got during the front nine. That one in for birdie for Elijah Bickel. Getting him to 16 down overall. Bradley with the par, having himself a solid day. 19 down overall. 8 down for the round.
Nice eagle on the scorecard. I like to have that.
Mauri chugging along, 11 down. As we move on to hole 16, this is just a picturesque hole. Teeing off close to the water here. You need to carry this OB, swing your disc back from right to left. And then you've got kind of OB all around this green, back left, forward left, and back behind as well. And these late branches that can really deflect your disc and possibly send you out of bounds. You can see that OB there kind of tight behind that basket. Another check in here. Thanks to Greatest Media Team. Mauri going backhand up there. Looking like a smart play there. Gannon. Backhand as well.
Oh, wow.
Very close.
Ooh, little Hobbit stays in for his birdie. He's 12 down for the round.
Gannon with the stress-free variety birdie there.
Going to put him to 12 down as well.
21 overall. One behind the current leader, Mauri. Elijah pushing this right side, gets a big old skip.
I have no idea what he hit.
I don't know either, but it looks like he stayed safe. No OB graphic.
Harper going out wide, swinging it back in.
Okay, I was a little worried there. It looked like it dropped with the wind, but stays safe. Backhand number 5 for Mauri. Very well done.
Last one up. Bradley. Oh. Okay. Takes a straighter line there.
It's that tree there.
Yeah.
That's likely, going to take birdie out of play. Just doesn't want any part of it.
Yeah. It's not worth it. Yeah, got a good round going.
Mauri for birdie. Yes, sir.
His putt kind of reminds me a little bit of Isaac's. Just
yes.
The nonchalantness of just.
Good birdie. It's straightforward. It's like, all right, there's the basket. Here's my hand. Just throw the disc at the target, which is what putting is, but I can't think of a more simplistic version of get the disc to the chains on that target line than what I'm seeing from Mauri.
Yeah.
Birdie there for Elijah. Bradley will take the par. So we are on the closing stretch here, 2 to go.
All right. Hole 17, par 4. 654 feet if you take the way the hole is designed. There is a shorter way if you go directly for the green from the tee, which someone may decide to do. It is coming in as the 8th most difficult hole. So if you play it as intended, you need to stay on that island. Make your way down until you get across to this island. This is an island green surrounded by the rocks there. You kind of can't see the front side of the OB, but there is the OB is down below the grass line there, which comes into play on some of the drives, or approaches, I should say. 2
separate drop zones on this one, too. So first step, if you're doing the traditional side, just get left of the cart path. Harper wants no part of that traditional nonsense. He's going eagle hunting, which is illegal, but not in disc golf. Yes.
That's great. No question about it. Well, he didn't know, but I mean the crowd knew. There was he's in the meat of the green.
Yeah. Mauri, backhand number 6, over the OB. Safely on to the left side, but kind of close to that tree.
That just opens up the forehand line.
That's true. Bradley.
Williams.
Safe.
behind that stump.
Yeah, it's kind of it's hard to tell from that angle.
Yeah.
Elijah swinging the hyzer.
Just letting it to go.
Go. Bounces off the
yeah.
backside of that ridge and stays safe. This is a hard one because you can't tell.
Yeah, you don't know.
Bradley, oh, he's going Nova.
Oh.
We've only seen good things with this disc. Come on, that's so buttery. What a reaction. No one's giving him anything. He has no idea how good that shot was. Forehand. Oh, this is wide.
That wind is not a helping wind.
Oh, another rock star stepping up for him. That's 2.
He doesn't even know. He has to go thank that rock, too.
Yeah.
Elijah.
A little bit of wind coming towards him. Doesn't matter. Knocks down the birdie. 18 down overall. Still in the fight here. There you go. Thumbs up. No eagle bid here for Harper.
That would totally erase that bogey. And he did it. Well, for the back.
Yeah.
He's back on pace. I mean, he's 8 down for the round, and most of that has happened on the back.
All of it's happened on the back. Well, he's 8 down, not counting the bogey stroke on the back. It's crazy.
Wow, yeah.
The back half, traditionally, well, we saw round 1 is the harder.
It is. For this round, too, it is a little bit harder.
Big Disc Golf doesn't want you to know about this. It's called the band system. That's B-A-N-D. Buy a new disc. Sure, you could spend hours practicing, but you've tried that and you're still back. And at discountdiscgolf.com, the prices are so low, you can band without breaking the bank.
Before B-A-N-D, I was just B-A-D. But now, I own more discs.
So what are you waiting for? Get on the bandwagon today at discountdiscgolf.com, because cheap discs are better. It's science.
Big thank you to our partners over at Infinite Disc for sponsoring coverage for us all year long throughout the 2026 season. Check out the links down below and get your hands on our Ace Run Pro Stamp Disc, our collab with them, in the description. Hole 18, par 3, 385 feet, carrying OB on this right side throughout the entirety of the flight. Need something to swing from right to left. And then check up on the screen. You do have OB behind and OB left as well on the green. And this is traditionally one that's kind of windy to close out your day. Up first, after that eagle. Little leaky left, but safe.
Safe. He's going to have a putt coming back, though. Elijah. It's a little bit better.
On the green. A little bit of a lengthy putt, but we've seen him hit similar ones all day. Backhand number 7. He's definitely throwing more backhands on the back half of this course. Ooh, almost hits the pole. Bradley with that Calvin Duo Destroyer. Oh, yeah.
I think I might need to buy me one of those.
That was fun.
Yeah.
They're stable, though, from what Anthony, our friend Anthony, who runs the Innova on the road, was telling us. Good
Just
bit
a little
there.
low. Yep.
Impressive to see the fight, because he was definitely getting kind of paper cut to death on the front half,
Yeah.
but continued in a strong back half. That one just going to be low for Elijah.
I mean, for the 9-hole check-in, I think he was like in 12th place.
Just, that's so good. It's just, oh, just put this there. Got it. What a day. 14 down.
Wow. Do we get to claim that as a new course record? I mean, I don't. In this layout, I'm going to do it until someone tells me otherwise.
Yeah. Beautiful mountains in the background. This place is just so wonderful.
All right, taking a recap of the cards back now. Look at that. We have 2 eagles on 2 separate players' cards, 2 separate holes. This was fun to watch. Taking a look at the leaderboard, we see who we'll have on the card for tomorrow. We have Mauri back. Gannon Burr makes his way back. Bradley's there, and we get to see a little bit of Andrew Mauri.
Yeah, great card to close out what I'm sure was going to be a tight battle coming down the stretch. I am thrilled and excited and all the superlatives to watch that one play out. So make sure you guys come on back, check out the finale of the 2026 Blue Ridge Championships from beautiful North Cove. It's been a spectacular couple of days. We've got some weather moving in possibly tomorrow too to add to the challenge. So come on and check out the finale and see how it finishes out. Who's going to take down this championship for this PDGA Q Series event. Thank you so much to all of these supporters over on patreon.com/AceRunPro. And stay up to date across all of our socials at AceRunPro. Guys, thank you so much for the subscriptions. We are so close to 50,000. Let's get there before this tournament weekend is over. Thank you for the support, and we'll see you right back here for the finals.